Put it right there. Hold on. It says something properly. It's still letting us go, so we're gonna keep rolling. I'm having too much fun. But yeah. So the whole elect, the Lord is gathering the whole elect. You know, that's why this the purpose. This another purpose of this the purpose, Salaki. This the purpose of the internet, of the Urim and the Thummim. All right. So what? So the whole elect that the men of the Lord, the men of the Lord are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So we can gather the whole elect through this internet, so they can watch the videos, you know, get some wisdom and knowledge, so they can be for the stability of their times. All right, because we all got, you know, we all got our lot, you know, that we gotta go through, you know. But guess what? The Lord gonna be with us, you know. And it got buku precepts on it. You know what happens when the men of the Lord, the whole elect, trust in the Lord, you know. And Hebrews, the 11th chapter goes into that as well, about faith. And it says, in another example of verse 9 is if you ever watch that gold channel, I forgot what it's called. Dang it! But it's a TV show where these guys, they be searching for gold and stuff, and they be in the river, and they use this thing. It's this tool, like a net, and it pick up the dirt and stuff in the river, and they shake it, and all the dirt will fall through. But if it's gold, the gold gonna hold. Like the gold gonna stay on top, but the dirt gonna fall through it. You know, I forgot. I ain't watching it so long. But yeah, that's you can that's another example to make it easier to understand. All right. And it says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. So that's 2/3 of our people, because 2/3 of our people, they're gonna what you call willfully sin. They're gonna refuse to turn to the Lord. All right, the Lord got His arm stretched out to His people, but 2/3 gonna push it away. All right, and that arm being the men of the Lord. All right, the right arm, which represents, you know, power. But the Lord got His men of the Lord out there, you know, through the foolishness of preaching, like the scripture says, you know, letting the 12 tribes of Israel know who they are. All right, but 2/3 gonna refuse. They're gonna push their hand away. All right, it's like a homeless person. You know, you're trying to give them something, you push their hand away or whatever, because it's lack of you know, sense. All right, because some people don't know when you're trying to help them. You know, like 2/3 of our people, they think 2/3 of our people think, you know, oh, we trying to bash them or talk about them and stuff like that. You know, they look at what the men of the Lord, what we say and what we represent as bad or evil. You know, and 2/3 they too emotional. All right, they're too emotional, and it's not meant for 2/3 of our people to get the truth anyway. All right, but 2/3 look at what the men of the Lord do in a carnal mind, in a carnal emotional mind. That's why they hear us talk, they see us hitting some yayan, you know, they say foolish stuff that they don't understand. Alright? And it says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. So 2/3 of our people, which you can liken up, you can call them heathens. You know, they thinking America gonna bounce back, you know, stronger than ever. They thinking, you know, everything just gonna go back to normal. Gas prices gonna go down. More food, more cans gonna show back up on the shelves. You know, all that not happening. Straight like that. And it says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, which the Lord is doing, you know. Alright, like, it's a precept where I say that, I'm gonna get it. Let me see. Here you go. This Hosea 3 and yeah, I'm gonna just get to the point. Hosea 3 and 5. Afterward shall the children of Israel return and seek the Lord their God, Yahweh Shema Shah. Alright? Which that was prophecy. Alright? Which are, you know, this already came to pass during Abba Bivens, who we all know was Elijah, alright, in the reincarnation. Alright. He I'm gonna use the word introduced us back to who we are. He started it off. Alright, to us who we truly are, being of the 12 tribes of Israel. Alright. What the scriptures call pastors according to the Lord's heart. And now we got the elder apostles great millstone. Alright. And it says, Hosea 3 and 5, afterward shall the children of Israel return and seek. So we return back to Yahweh Shema Shah, return back to our true nationality, who we are, alright? And seek the Lord, you know, call upon the name of the Lord daily, alright, every day. It says, and seek the Lord their power, Yahweh Shema Shah, and David their king, alright? So we know, alright, we know who our king is, alright, over Israel, alright, which we know is order, alright. It's Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, alright. Yahweh first, and then Yahweh Shah, alright. And you got King David under Yahweh Shah, alright. And it says, afterwards shall the children of Israel. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm gonna start back in the middle. And it says, and David their king, and shall fear the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, and his goodness in the latter days. All right, it make it plain. It said in the latter days. All right, which we in now. All right. It's another precept I wanted to get. I think it's in Baruch. Let me see. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna just read 30. Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. Alright? So if the shoe fitted, wear it. You know? It's clear as day who the 12 tribes of Israel are. Alright? And we're being falsely called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Alright? Let me go to this other precept. Alright, and I'm gonna jump to 2nd Ezra 9 and 1, speaking on the times, measuring the times. Alright. And this is another precept I was gonna get earlier, but it came back to mind. I brought this all over, and I'm gonna get it after I start this chapter. It's Second Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Alright? So how you measure the times? By paying attention to the prophecies, alright, in the signs, alright, in the Bible, alright, which is broken down by the pastors according to the Lord's heart. Alright, beginning with the elder apostles' great millstone, alright, on down to the least of us. Alright. That's feeding us with rivers of living water. Alright, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Alright. And it says, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, alright, these are more signs. And notice that all from the Old Testament to the New Testament, is all saying the same thing. Alright? And we know the Apocrypha is in the middle. Alright? But it's all saying the same thing. It don't matter where you go. Alright? But we know scoffers, they don't, have the understanding, the breakdowns of the scriptures. So they're gonna pull a precept and don't understand what the hell they talking about. But that's just talking about you Christians and other you false Hebrew Israelite camps. Alright? And it says, alright, verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Alright? The same way Yahushua prophesied about 7 AD. Alright? All the prophets were singing that same song. Alright? The Lord prophesied, Yahushua prophesied about the latter day. About in these last days. Alright? And it says, For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Alright? So what you see going on in the latter day is going to increase. Alright? All these different prophecies, these different signs, like the earthquakes earthquakes, uproars of the people, all right, famine, all that stuff, you know, these perilous times is going to increase. You know, seeing the chariots of the Lord, you know, which people call UFOs, which are IFOs, called chariots of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, that's going to increase. You know, it's shoot, it's a common thing to see a chariot. You know, but only the whole elect understand what that is. You know. All right, and it says, and you even got heathens. You got heathens. You got heathens. All right, that agree with the men of the Lord. All right, you got some Edomite, whatever you want to call them, scholars, or you know, they might look into the history, all right, behind, you know, the history behind the what the men of the Lord are bringing out, and they clearly can know, all right, that what the men of the Lord are saying is true. Like all the breakdowns, you know, in Daniel, all right, Revelation, all right. You got Edomites. Well, as far as the history, I'm talking about as far as the history. You know, they'll be like, we 100% correct. You know, you can't come against this truth. All right, the true men of the Lord are undefeated. All right, which we not focus on that. We focus on the task at hand. You know, the job given to us by Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, all the rest, you know, that can the fame and stuff, you know, that can come later. We trying to get saved. We trying to get out of here, you know, quick as possible. You know, that tribulation 10 days, which that's not literal. That's not literal, but shoot, you know, we don't want to be in Jacob's trouble too long, you know. And that's just me. That's just me, you know. You know, speaking for myself, you know. Me as a man of the Lord, you know. Shoot, I'll be, you know, hoping Jacob's trouble. Hope Jacob's trouble don't be too long, you know. But no, that's just me speaking as a man. That's just me speaking as a man. All right. I don't know how long Jacob's trouble gonna be. All right. It's not gonna be too long though. All right. Because why? Yahweh Shema Shah is speeding up the times for the elect's sake. The Lord is shortening the times for the elect's sake. All right. So everything happening simultaneously and back to back to back. It's happening faster. All right. You know. And that's why we pray and fast. You know, pray and fast to Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, so He can increase our faith to stay stronger, to be stronger. You know, in His truth, and you know, for Jacob's trouble, because Lord knows what the men of the Lord, what we're gonna have to face. You know. All right, so we're gonna need a lot of faith, you know. All right, a lot of faith and patience, you know. Shoot, Jacob's trouble ain't no joke. Jacob's trouble ain't no joke. That's a day like no other. Like, oh man. You know, shoot, you know, shoot, me speaking as a man, you know, I just want to skip, you know, as a man, you don't want to skip over Jacob's trouble and just get on the chariot. You know, but hey, we gotta go through it. We gotta go through it. You know, gotta go through it. I know. Gotta go through it. It says, okay. Yeah, verse 7. Second Ezra 9-7. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. Alright? So that's how you gonna get saved. That's how it tell you right there. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. Alright? And we know the Lord know the ones that's his. Alright? The Lord already know the whole elect before they even know. You know? So Yahweh Shema Shah already know everything that's going on. Ain't no sneaking into the sanctuary of the Lord. You can't. Alright? And then the spiritual minded, alright, us spiritual minded men of the Lord, alright, we're gonna the Lord, that's why the scriptures tell you wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. Alright? Because we're gonna be able to tell the difference between the whole elect and 2/3. Alright? And no, it's not all about color. Alright? Because you got dumbass camps out there that just be focused on color. Alright? It's deeper than that. You can't just slap some fringes on. Oh man, you can't just slap some fringes on and start calling on the name of the Lord. It's not like that. Who do you think you are? Like, oh man. See, Jake be thinking shit a game, like we running a circus or something. You know, this serious. This serious. And it says, and us as men of the Lord, we take pride and we boast in representing Yahweh Shema Shah. Alright? This personal. We take this personal. Us as men of the Lord, we take this personal. That's why, you know, we get offended, you know, when you got scoffers and scorners speaking on stuff they don't understand, or just talking about the men of the Lord any kind of way they want. Alright? Like we doing the most important job ever. Representing Yahweh Shema Shah. Being ambassadors for the Lord. Alright? So when you calling us crazy and stuff like that, we don't know what we talking about. All that other stuff. You can talk the talk, but you better be able to walk the walk. Alright? Because guess what? We're gonna get the last laugh. You know? And our laugh, oh man, the last laugh be the best laugh. You know? Shoot. And then it says, well, I'm gonna get this precept. Hold on. Time we get. Okay. See, I was gonna do. I'm gonna do a video apparatus, our Lord willing, on dang it. I was thinking about it earlier. On Nazareth, all right, where Yahweh shot from, all right. It's just, you know, a topic I was thinking, just daydreaming on, showing how the Lord, where it says, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" All right, you know, cause shoot, the men of the Lord, we get talked about like a dog. Best believe. But I'm about to get this precept right quick. This Revelation 11 and 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, "Come up hither." All right, that's Yahushua, that great voice. All right, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying up unto them, "Come up hither." All right, so what's that saying? All right, those chariots, and I'm gonna get the precept in Matthew showing that the angels, which are going to be in those chariots, the host of heaven of Yahweh Shema Shah, they're going to be gathering the whole filet. All right, and they're going to be kicking ass. They show it in these alien movies and stuff. They show you like the UFOs, killing people. Yeah, it's going to be getting on. Yeah, correct. And it says. And they ascended up into heaven in a cloud. Talking about the chariot. Alright. The IFO. And it says, and their enemies beheld them. Oh man, you know how funny that's gonna be? To see y'all face. You know how funny that's gonna be to see y'all face, y'all reaction to us. Aparadazar, Lord willing. I'm a part of that number, You know how funny that's gonna be to see the enemies beholding us, man. Oh man, because getting somebody's reaction is always funny, It's just like if you play Madden 21, right? So, it's like playing the game, So say you losing, right? The whole filet. I'm gonna just put it in this content. So the whole filet will be like the New Orleans Saints, okay? I'm just using it as an example. All right, and you playing the Eagles. All right, you playing the Eagles. So New Orleans Saints versus the Eagles. All right, New England Eagles. All right, and you down by like a touchdown. You down by like a touch. Well, you can say a touchdown and a field goal. All right, and you in the fourth quarter. All right, but you get not New England. I'm tripping. I said New England Eagles. I'm tripping. I was thinking about the New England Patriots. Salaki, I can. But the Eagles. I use the Eagles for America. But all right, you going against the Eagles. All right, and you down by a touchdown and a field goal, and you end up you playing good defense. You sack them. You get to run the ball all the way almost to the touchdown. All right, he stopped you, so you play it smart. You play it smart. You get a field goal, because you can go for it and throw a pick right at the field goal at the touchdown, because you're right by the touchdown. You can either throw an interception, or get stopped 4 times. So you play it smart, and you go for the field goal, get 3 points. You play good defense and stuff like that, and you get it back and you ultimately score. All right, but looking at a person that's so powerful in the Eagles, that can be your enemies. All right, the Eagles, that can be your enemies. they pride gonna go away when they lose. They pride gonna go away. That smirk, that laugh gonna go away. All that, that all that talking shit, that's gonna go away. You know. Oh man, that's about the funniest thing ever. You know. And you know what I'm talking about. If you play video games, and you whoop somebody's ass, and they like so proudful and shit, and you look at their face, oh man, you can't do nothing but laugh, bro. But it's hysterical. But let's see. All right, I'm gonna jump to Matthew, the 24th chapter. What time it is? One. About time. I've been trying to get an hour for so long. Okay. All right. Let me see. I guess I'll start from right here. I wanted to get to the point, but I'll start back. This Matthew 24:1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to shew him the buildings of the temple. All right. And this the second temple they're looking at. This the second temple they're looking at. All right. And it says, and Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, all right, can't forget about that Western Wall. All right, over there in Jerusalem, where you got the heathens, you got the Amalekites. All right, the so-called Jewish. All right. Which they're grandson of Esau Edom. All right, which Esau Edom being the so-called white people, quote unquote. Esau presented himself as pure and whatnot. But it says, so prophecy still got to be fulfilled. All right. Yeah. So we already know missiles gonna be flying over there to Israel.